Let's welcome in meteorologist Hannah Sheehy, who's breaking down the spectacular sights in the night sky this month for Mainers and what they can see. Hannah,
let's hope for some clear sky, okay?
Yes, fingers crossed that every event comes with a clear sky this month. We do have quite a few events, thankfully. It's going to be a little more exciting than July's night sky. We've got the Perseids meteor shower, Perseids, I think that's how you say it, and we also have a planetary alignment, and of course our full moon this month. So if we get right into it, we are starting off with the planetary alignment. We've got 6 planets that are aligning on August 12th. So it's going to be the night of August 12th, and we're going to see, again, 6 planets align, and there are some planets that you'll be able to see with the naked eye, and I did not list one of them actually. Saturn, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter should be able to be seen with the naked eye. The only ones that are going to be hard to see with the naked eye are going to be Mercury and Jupiter because they're going to be lower on that horizon. So if you do have objects like trees or houses blocking your way, you will have a harder time seeing those 2 planets. And then to see Uranus, you'll need a binocular set and then a telescope to see the planet Neptune. But 6 planet alignments don't happen too often, maybe once or twice a year, so this will definitely be a sight you don't want to miss. It'll be similar to viewing a planet conjunction, which is when planets become close together in the night sky and you can see them really well. It's going to be like that, but 6 planets instead, and you're going to be able to see 4 of them, especially if you are maybe on the ocean, you have nothing blocking your view, you'll be able to see all the planets, hopefully, especially if you have binoculars. I think you'll have a great chance.
And you want to be away from the big city when it's nice and dark. Then you can see, man, just millions of stars up in the sky and planets too.
Absolutely. And what's special about August 12th is that it's also a new moon, which means the moon will appear nearly invisible, and that also means that it's going to be the darkest night of the month, which is going to be great for viewing the planets, and it's also the peak of the Perseids meteor shower as well. And it has been active since July 17th, and it will be active until the 24th of this month. But again, the peak night is going to be the 12th after the sun goes down because of that new moon. And this was one of the most popular meteor showers of the year. If you go out and the sky is clear, again, go away from city lights, you have a chance of seeing 50 to 100 meteors per hour. And it's important to note that you have to be out there for probably at least half an hour because it takes a little while for your eyes to adjust.
To see them.
Exactly. So if you're expecting to look up and see like 15 meteors at like the second you look up, that's most likely not going to happen. You got to kind of spend some time outside and maybe take a blanket. Hopefully it's a warm night and you can lay down maybe in the grass or the beach away from city lights and look up and see all those meteors. Something so cool about meteor showers though is that they all originate from a comet. So this one originated from Comet Swift-Tuttle, which are 2 last names from the observers who first saw this meteor back in the 1800s. And this meteor last flew by Earth in 1992, and it takes 133 years to fly by Earth. And we go through the Perseids meteor shower every single year because when the comet last moved through our solar system, it left behind the trail of dust and debris, and that's how we get the meteor shower every year. I always think that's so interesting, and that's how we get them annually too. So there's also the full moon this month, which is going to be on August 28th.
Sturgeon.
The sturgeon moon, yep. So this is called the sturgeon moon, and because of the sturgeons that are typically found this time of year, especially in the Great Lakes region. That's a very, very popular fish there, and it's a very popular fishing month too. And I always love looking at the different names of each full moon every month. This one's got to be up there on one of my favorites. I think it's cool. I also really like the harvest moon, which is next month.
You know what I really highly recommend, because sometimes when I look at the sky, and I go in some areas that are really dark too, you can see sometimes I can't tell the difference between a planet and a star. That what I do is there's so many great apps out there. If you hold your phone up there, it shows you exactly where the constellations are, the Milky Way, the planets and everything. There was one, Skyview was one I was using over the weekend, and there's another one called Starwalk 2. That's great as well, but those apps just help you out when you, that's where Venus is, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. And a lot of them are free too, which is nice. And yeah, just point your phone to the sky and it'll show you. I think that's really awesome, and definitely it's going to be a great month to view the planets and the meteor shower and the full moon, of course. We unfortunately weren't able to see the full moon in July because it was the one day it was cloudy and raining. So fingers crossed we see that this month. If you have any weather-related questions you'd like to ask, just scan the QR code on your screen and click on Weather Authority. There you can leave us a question and you might see them answered on air.
Hannah, that was great.
Thank you.
I can't wait for all the things to look at the sky.
Got to get a sore neck looking up at the sky so much. Huh?
Yeah.